A story you might not want to miss, or maybe you do. But anyways, let's start. The Frozen Heart That Melted. In the bustling city of Iron Vale, there was a man named Victor Kane. He was known for his cold demeanor, ruthless in business, heartless in relationships, and unmoved by the struggles of others. People whispered behind his back, calling him the Man of Ice. He believed kindness was a weakness and emotions were a burden. One winter night, Victor was walking home after a successful but merciless business deal. The streets were empty, the wind howled, and the snow covered everything like a white shroud. As he crossed a deserted alley, he heard a faint cry. Annoyed, he turned to leave, but something made him stop. A small child, barely 5 years old, was huddled in a torn blanket, shivering. For the first time in years, something stirred inside Victor. He hesitated but then shook his head. "Not my problem," he muttered and walked away. Yet, no matter how far he went, the child's eyes haunted him. That night he couldn't sleep. The next morning he rushed back to the alley, but the child was gone. Guilt clawed at him. He searched for the boy, asking around the city, but no one had seen him. That moment changed something deep within him. For the first time, he felt regret, not for a lost business deal, but for a lost soul. Determined to make amends, he decided to change. Victor began to use his wealth for good. He started by funding shelters, supporting education for orphans, and helping struggling businesses. At first, people thought it was a publicity stunt, but over time, they saw his sincerity. His name, once associated with greed, became a beacon of hope. Years later, Victor stood on a grand stage, receiving the Global Humanitarian Award. As he looked into the crowd, he spotted a familiar face, a young man with deep, knowing eyes. The boy he had once abandoned had survived, thanks to another kind stranger. Now he was a doctor, saving lives. Tears welled in Victor's eyes. He had once believed kindness was weakness, but in reality, it was the greatest strength of all. Moral of the story: no matter how cold or lost a person may be, redemption is always possible. True success isn't measured by wealth or power, but by the impact we leave on others. A single act of kindness can change a life, and in turn, change the world.